Alright, we're back to another random Thursday, right? And this one is really random. There's nothing that we've seen before that ties into this movie remotely close to anything. And this one is Mars Attacks.
Yeah, Mars Attacks.
By Tim Burton.
Tim Burton.
And it's like, Jack Nicholson plays two roles, right? He plays the president and some kind of wild cowboy in Las Vegas.
He plays a cowboy that's building a casino.
Yes. And I forgot that Natalie Portman was in this. Played the daughter.
Look at it this way. I forgot all those people were in it, okay?
I forgot Michael J. Fox was in this.
Yes, I forgot everybody was in this. The only person I could remember was in it was James Bond.
Oh, Pierce Brosnan. Well, I remember Jack Nicholson.
And I couldn't even remember what role he played, so.
He plays the scientist.
Yeah.
You mean before? Yeah, we watched it.
Yeah, before we watched it, I was like, yeah, I remember him in it, but I can't remember what character
he played. You're right. I forgot what role he played, too. And I forgot Martin Short was in this.
Oh, yeah, Martin Short's in this.
Like it's cool to see Martin Short and Michael J. Fox.
When you start watching this and you're seeing all the names, it's like, who in Hollywood's not in this movie? Oh, come on, this had everything. It even had Tom Jones in it. I was like,
it has Jack Black in it.
Yes, I didn't realize that was Jack Black.
I kept looking at Jack Black.
I kept looking at him. I was like, I think I've seen that guy. And then it wasn't right until he almost gets killed, right before he gets killed.
Yeah.
I was like, that's Jack Black.
That's gotta be one of his first roles, you know?
Oh, it's gotta be.
And he got Christina Applegate.
Oh, yeah, I forgot she was in it because she was his girlfriend.
Yeah, so it was his girlfriend. She was only in it for a little bit.
She basically was everybody in the trailer park's girlfriend.
Yes,
after he died.
Exactly. Man.
Everybody in it. Annette Bening.
Yeah, Annette Bening was in it. So who did she play? I forgot.
She played girlfriend to the crazy gambler guy.
Oh, yes.
She was the crazy redhead.
Yes, the crazy redhead. Yeah, Annette Bening.
Oh, the aliens are coming. Yay.
Yes. Barbara.
I'm not going to say this is not one of my favorite movies. I mean...
Oh, I forgot Sarah Jessica Parker. She was Natalie.
Yeah, she was Natalie, and she gets her head cut off and put on a
dog. Yeah, like, man, that's a lot of people. Lukas Haas, Richie.
Yeah.
Jim Brown, Lisa Marie.
Pam
Grier.
Paul Winfield's in this movie.
Paul Winfield.
Yeah, who's the general? The first general.
Oh, yes, the first general.
The only reason I'm pointing him out is because he's the captain of the Reliant at Star Trek 2.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that.
Yes, he's the captain.
Yes.
Quintero. So he's dealt with aliens before. And
yes. So this is probably one of the weirdest comedy movie. I remember seeing this with my sister, right, when we had HBO back in early 90s, though.
Oh, well, here's the problem, man. This is based on trading cards.
What do you mean, trading cards?
This is based on trading cards. You didn't know that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, this is based on trading cards.
Do you have the trading cards?
Oh, yes, I did.
Oh, I know you have it ready.
Yeah, we did that on the trading cards.
Yes. The only trading cards I have is the Marvel stuff. Oh, my God. See. Hold on. Are these comic? Oh, yeah. Shoot. Look at that.
Yeah. I think I got it wrong, but...
Yeah, you have it upside down, but I can see it.
Yeah, well, that's because this camera uses kind of like, hey.
Oh, man.
Yeah, see? Look at that.
Wow.
And most of these cards right here, drawn by Wally Wood. I don't know if you know who Wally Wood is. He did a lot of EC
comics. So familiar?
You've probably seen his art, but it's in like EC Comics. Did Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, Tales from the Crypt, that's what it is, yes.
Oh, Weird Science. He drew the original comic books for him. Drew all kind of cool stuff. I mean, here's aliens attacking.
So they made a storyboard for Mars Attacks.
Oh, yeah. See, these cards, I can't remember when these cards come from. 60s, I think? Yeah, these are been the 60s, maybe 50s. The problem is I got these cards. I bought these from when the EC was it Smith Company is?
Yeah.
Remember the company used to sell like X-ray glasses and all kinds of...
Yes, those kind of crap.
Oh, that's where I bought these from. They're still made by Tops.
Oh, Tops is a good brand. Yeah, like the white border stuff, yes.
Yeah, made by Tops. And see the back of them, they actually have a story to them.
Yeah, I can't read a story because the camera, that's
the camera's
cool.
not that good. Because they're hard to read. The cards are hard to read, too.
Wow.
But yeah, it was Mars Attacks. And see, the thing is, at the end of the cards, they attack the Martians on Mars.
Oh, they attack the Martians, not from Earth. Okay.
No, the Martians Earth. and then all the humans get in a spaceship and go to Mars and finish them off.
Wow.
Because movie's not that way. Remember, they just play some music and they're like, oh.
Yeah, they play the music. Because it's really funny, right? Because this time when I watched it, I haven't watched it in a long time. So like, I had no idea how they were going to kill him. You know, like how are they going to get the defenses?
How they kill him too. The problem is, when the film come out and they announced it, I remember I had the train cards. Oh god, this is gonna be so great, because the train cars even have a scene where they're shooting a dog and they burn the dog.
Yeah.
And there's another scene where they tie these people in these cannons, they shoot right through them. None of that happened in this movie.
Yeah, it didn't happen in the trailer, right? I mean, it's not the first time we've seen something in the trailer that's not in the movie.
Oh, it was in the cards. It didn't happen in the movie. I was a little disappointed because the funny thing I was thinking, the Tim Burton to sell this to get he took this to Warner Brothers. He goes, "Hey, I want to make a movie called Mars Attacks," and they're like, "I never heard of this." He pulls out these cards that I just showed you, and showed it to them. After they looked through the cards, they're like, "Well, this is great. We're gonna make it." And I was thinking, you know what they were thinking? The same thing I was thinking if they saw the movie.
What?
Well, did you follow the cards at all? I mean, the cards were awesome. Your movie was not so awesome.
Knowing Tim Burton, right, probably did not. Right?
I mean, they said that he was in a hurry to get this movie finished and stuff.
Oh, I thought it was pretty funny.
Well, didn't need an R-rated movie. I mean, yeah, there were some funny scenes and stuff, but like I said, I was expecting to get the cards.
Oh, see, I didn't have that background.
And I thought it was going to be ultra violent and awesome, and instead I got it's still.
So you didn't like this movie?
It's not on my top list.
It's not on my top list either. So.
But after watching it, I was like, huh. But hey, let's put it this way, it's still better than Batman and Robin.
Oh, there we go. I love that. We compared this to it's better than Howard the Duck?
Oh, it's 1,000 times better than Howard.
Oh, okay. So it stands pretty good.
I'm gonna say it stands third. No, wait. It's actually I would watch this before I watch Green Lantern again.
Oh, that's actually pretty good. I would watch this before I watch Green Lantern again. Yes, because this has a big cast, right? And I enjoy everybody's acting.
I mean, there's some funny. Yeah, there's some funny stuff. I mean, if the Tom Jones out of it, it'd make it even better. I mean, Tom Jones, he sucks, dude. The guy sucks.
It is so funny.
I like his song.
Yeah. I like the Jack Nicholson Joker moment when he was laughing like that.
Yeah. Once it gets up that line, everybody, why can't we just get along?
Yeah, he said that. You know what? One of my other favorite lines from Jack Nicholson is like, "Hey, just let the people know we still have 2 out of the 3 government branches working."
For me, to make this movie better, if you were to cut out all the actors, the big name actors, and just tell me the alien attacking, be the greatest movie in the world.
Oh, you think so? It kind of reminds me a little bit like ID4.
Seeing the generals talking, that slows it down. Seeing the old people's homes, slow it down. Seeing the donut shop, which is awesome because I want some donuts, slows it down for me.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't want to do that. Where they're running up and down the streets with the little device, the translator says, "Please stop. We want to be your friends."
Yo, I love that. Don't run. We're your friends. That's why I'm going to title this one. Don't run. We're your friends.
We're your friends. Shoot. To shoot those people. Especially when they land. I love it because this shows how humanity. Because I mean, the problem is I say I don't like his stuff, and I mean I understand. I get what Tim Burton was supposed to do. This was supposed to be a movie. Ed Wood, somebody made it in the 50s.
Oh, you think that's what it's
That's what it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be. Well, movie's not about aliens attacking Earth. This is about a movie that would have been made by somebody that's like Ed Wood.
I seen Ed Wood.
That's what Ed Wood did. He made a lot of movies. That's why the Army because the Army, they had the generals and stuff. They got the uniform from our day.
Yes.
But the soldiers in the tanks are coming out. They're from the 50s and 60s.
Oh, that's right.
The guns, every rifle you see, because it shows that boy, he's taking that rifle apart and putting it together. Yeah. First, I asked myself, I was like, why is he putting an M14 together? Because the M14 hasn't been used since the Vietnam War.
Oh.
And during the Vietnam War, we switched to the M16s. I was like, what's going on?
Oh my gosh! You know what? I didn't think about what time period this was.
Yeah, the time period's mixed.
Yeah, it is.
It's modern, but I think military is 50s.
Oh wow! No,
I didn't
military
vehicles were 50s. All the guns were Vietnam era. There's 60s and 50s left.
So Tim Burton is mixing time periods in one movie.
So he makes, and the problem is, there's a movie that I wanted to do on this show that we didn't do to yet. We should have. Doctor Strangelove.
Yes, we need to do that. Yes,
Doctor Strangelove plays a lot into this movie because the war room just exactly like the Doctor Strangelove war room.
Oh.
Where they all go in there and it takes place in the 60s and they use nuclear weapons. The general crazy and the president, hey, the president's still trying to talk the generals down because they're crazy.
So, let's talk about that. I want to say the word crazy, right? I like how much they trying to be friends with the Martian.
He's a very energetic.
Yes, they like whatever Pierce Brosnan, the scientist and the president, right? Like they never want to attack first. Like, hey, you know what?
I know.
Let's try to understand them. I wouldn't say stupid, okay? We're trying to do whatever we can because, like, the Martian, like, well, at first I didn't know the Martian was tricking us. Okay?
They are Einstein's definition is
yes.
stupid, okay?
Well, it's insanity, right? Yeah.
So happens.
Okay, so not the same thing. So the first time,
thing.
I thought it was very funny, right? Like, hey, they did come down with the guns and stuff, right? But they did say we come in peace. But what really is funny was, like, when someone released the dove, this when they started shooting because, like, they did show, like, the dove flying, right? And the ambassador's like, oh, he got freaked out. And that's when he shot at it. And then even people interpret, like, even Natalie Portman, well, they just say they come in peace. Maybe they don't like doves. I thought when she said that, it was so stupid.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's. But I was thinking the problem is they came down to fight, and they know humans are so stupid because everybody's like they're all happy. We're all happy to see aliens come to save us and fix our problems. Like they come on, they marched on with their weapons and they shot everybody.
They shot everybody, and then we did it again.
Oh, of course. They call it back and they go, oh, it was a misunderstanding. We're so sorry. Let's get back together. So, hey, let us see everybody in Congress. And he's like, okay, cool. So they go to Congress, they kill everybody.
They kill all the legislative branch.
Of course, you know, you decide it says no birds.
No birds. That's so stupid.
But they still, then was it Natalie Portman or somebody says, well, I guess it wasn't the bird.
Yes, it was. It wasn't the bird. They just start killing people.
And then first, you know, the general was like, been seeing everybody. He's like, let's beat him. And of course, they're like, no, let's give him another chance.
Let's give him one more chance.
But you know that they know that they can lie because they're running around with that little and say, hey, run, we're your fans.
It's just so funny. It's like, it doesn't matter what they give them, right? Like, they're just going to keep attacking him.
The whole goal was to exterminate every human on Earth. I mean, it's like that game. Remember that video game, Kill All the Humans?
Yes. Oh, that's what Pam Grier's sons were playing.
Oh, is that what they were playing? Yeah, because I love those kids. Remember they play that game?
They were playing arcade, yeah.
Quit playing that game. With the White House, they grab guns.
Yes.
All those Secret Service guys get on those kids because they're training on killing aliens. They just kill all the things.
Yes.
They're like telling the president, you better get to the bunker, man.
Yeah, that's what's pretty funny. Like, what are you guys standing around lingering for? Get the president out of here.
Yeah, get the president out of here. It's like they were grown-ups all of a sudden.
How did you like Martin Short's character? He's the PR secretary, right?
Yeah, well, he was the press secretary, yeah.
Yeah, press secretary, yes.
He's the one that got everybody killed. He's such a sleaze.
You know, it's really funny for a big cast like this, right? I didn't anticipate... Well, first of all, I didn't even think Michael J. Fox was going to die.
Yeah, that was actually surprising.
That's surprising, right?
So it's a big name, yeah.
It's a sick name. So it was Martin Short.
Let me put it this way. Everybody had the biggest name, they died. They did. Everybody that had the biggest name. Think about it. Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
He killed twice.
He got killed twice.
His characters both got killed. All the generals got wiped out. Of course, you know,
Glenn Close died.
Close died. Natalie Portman wasn't a big name yet, though.
No, not yet. And the guy who plays Richie.
Richie.
Yeah. The Jack Black's brother. The
he
hippie.
Plays Richie. Oh, okay. Yeah.
The donut shop.
The donut shop kid.
Yeah, the donut shop kid. Because he got awarded the Medal of Honor.
And of course, Grandma don't die.
No, Grandma don't die, yes.
Which, you know, Jack Black's gets killed. Applegate gets killed.
All the big names die.
Everybody's big name pretty much died.
Everybody's big name died. Let me take
Jones. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, yeah. And like, so I want to let's talk about the ending, right? Like, it didn't really go anywhere. I didn't feel like anything was resolved. Like, okay, the Martians die, and then that's it.
Yep. But they're still alive on their planet. See, that's the thing. The cards, after they get beat, the humans get together, and they go to Mars and kill all that Martian. I was like, didn't we get to see that? It would have been awesome.
Would that be something that Hollywood shows though? Like we kill all the Martians? I mean, that's not Independence Day, right? Well, even Independence Day didn't even do that.
Yeah, I know, but I was thinking there was going to be a second Independence Day where they showed them go
to their planet of origin and then kill them all.
Come on.
So
you got to kill them all before they kill you.
So we're Thanos in a way. Like, man, you don't come to my house and knock me down. I'm gonna go to your house and beat you down.
Oh, see, that's the problem. That's why you lose wars now, because you don't go to the house and beat them, then they're just gonna keep coming.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep coming. They're gonna keep trying until
But again, those guys like smoking a nuclear weapon like it's his joint.
Oh, that was pretty funny when they shot the nuke at them. Like, what just happened?
Yeah. What they're just looking at each other like, what happened?
And they sucked that power and they sucked.
Yeah, they're just laughing.
So so it doesn't even matter. We listen to that journal first of all. Anyway, the same outcome would still happen.
It was the same outcome because they killed that general. Remember that general's like, "Oh, I'm going to fight you."
Yeah, they shrink him.
Yeah, because the shrinking ray is active inside the on the cards.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, when they burn the cattle. Remember, it starts off with all the cattle on fire.
Oh yes, it was
That's in the cards.
burning barbecue.
A lot of the stuff is in the cards. In the giant robot. Where they're driving the giant robot, that's on cards too. But the problem is the cards also use the rays to make all the bugs real big and the people to fight all the bugs.
Really?
They didn't do that here.
You know what? I never read about like the origin of this story. Like,
oh yeah, they're cards. And actually, there's a story written on the back. The funny thing is, I read something about one of the guys that wrote the script.
Yeah.
It wasn't until after he wrote the script he realized the story is written on the back of the cards.
Oh.
So he's like, I could have just used the back of the cards.
I had never known. Like, even though when it came out, like, I guess it's not on the internet, right? So I had no idea that it was comic book cards.
Like I said, it's called Johnson Smith Company, and they sell little submarines or battleships, all kinds of magic. They were a magic company originally, but they used to always put all the. I love the catalog.
Oh, you know what? Hey. In there. I was going to say the big name people. I guess Pam Grier was a pretty big name. Well, she was a big name.
She was in a way, but she kind of like disappeared for a while.
Yeah. I guess she retired for a bit.
I don't think she was a huge star at that time because, she back because she was in Quentin Tarantino's movies.
Yeah, Jackie Brown.
Yeah. She was, I mean, I'm not going to say, because the other guy probably was a big star too, but.
Jim Brown?
I don't know Jim Brown that well.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we can't say all big names, but mainly.
Hey, but you know what? The black people didn't all die in this movie.
Let's put it this way. None of the black people died in this movie except for the general.
Except for the general, right?
But he was so happy about being peaceful. That's what you get.
Yeah, that was really weird, right? He's the peaceful one. He's the ambassador.
Yeah.
And then they killed him first.
Yeah, they're like, we got you. The general's
so
like, oh my God. The general's just like watching in amazement. Because the scientists kept, because the scientists was like, hey, let's give him no chance. Let's give him no chance. Oh, they just killed everybody. Just give him no chance.
I like it when the French president calls him too, like, hey, but I think we worked out a peace treaty. Like, get out of the room right now. I think the more we talk about it, I just realized that like this movie is actually better than I thought it was.
Oh yeah, well the problem is, like I said, the movie's actually making fun of all the movies from that time.
Yeah, it's the parody of the movie.
Yeah, because you got Plan 9 from Outer Space. I forgot other. I mean, there's a whole bunch of movies. That's all they did.
Have you seen those movies though?
Actually, I haven't seen it. I have Plan 9 from Outer Space. I haven't watched it yet.
Because like, my
question
is,
interested in it.
It's like when those movie ends, right? Like, is it kind of ends like Mars Attack? Like, okay, maybe that's how Tim Burton copied exactly. Like when it ends.
Mars Attacks in a way kind of remind me of War of the Worlds because remember, War of the Worlds, all the aliens get a disease and they all die, and they're supposed to come from Mars. That's when they find a sound and walk around playing the sound that kills them all.
Yeah, it just bothers them.
It's horrible. Some really horrible country western music.
Is that what that is? I'm not familiar with the song.
Yeah, I don't know either. But it's some guy yodeling, singing. Cowboy music. It'll kill you.
And you know what? When they go to the radio station, right? Now that I realize, like, why does that old radio station look so old? But then they're in a small town. That's how I figured that.
Well, that's what a radio station is supposed to look like in the 50s movies.
Oh.
Come on. It even looks, the radio station looks like that in American Graffiti.
Yes.
When they go to, you saw American Graffiti. Remember
I haven't finished it yet, but like, yeah, I can understand the feel of it.
You got the Wolfman in there, and he's broadcast. Everybody listens to it.
Yeah.
Come on, that's the 60s, the 50s. That's what it's all about. And all this, you captured all that in this movie.
Yes.
So basically, yeah, because I mean, even the ramps where they come down, the space shuttle, space saucers, they all look for something. I haven't seen a lot of the space movies. And the best alien invasion movie I've ever seen that's from the 60s is Invaders TV show.
What TV show?
It's called The Invaders.
Oh, The Invaders. Okay.
Yeah, it's only two seasons. It's real cheaply made. The aliens, they burn out, just turn red and disappear. So every time the guy tries to explain to the police, they just saw some aliens. He's like, well, where are they? Like, they completely burn up.
So what was the purpose of Jack Nicholson's second character? I feel like the whole movie could have gone on without having that so much.
I don't know if this is true or not. This is kind of fishy.
Okay.
But supposedly somebody told the director, Tim Burton, they're like, hey, kill off Jack Nicholson's character because he's Jack Nicholson, you know?
Yeah.
He's a big name. So he's like, he said he heard that so much that he just wrote him two characters and decided to kill both of them to prove that he can kill whoever he wants to.
Oh, that's funny because you know why? Like when you said that, right? My theory was like, you know what? They do want to kill off Jack Nicholson, but let's just kill off the cowboy version. So that way Jack Nicholson is still alive. But then at the end when they kill the president...
It did make you question that because after you see him get killed, maybe the other one's not going to die. But
yeah, I thought the same thing, like, oh, maybe he won't die.
You really didn't think that many people were going to die, like you said.
No. Because, like, the rule of the Hollywood
character.
is, like, you don't kill off the big-name actors. And in this movie, all of them dies.
That's the old rule of Hollywood.
Well, no, it's not. Remember, they still did that in Scream and, like, what is that movie with Ryan Reynolds and Ray Liotta? Smoking Aces.
In Scream, none of those people were famous. Could have killed everyone.
Drew Barrymore.
Oh yeah, but
they start off with Drew Barrymore.
But that makes my point. See, that makes my point. I'm correct on my point. That was the old rule. That's not the rule now.
No, that's not.
Because you got to think, you've seen some movies where the main character dies in the first.
Yep.
I mean, come on. You've seen a lot of big characters. We even saw Denzel Washington get killed in his own movie.
Yes.
For a Training Day.
Training Day, yes.
I don't know if we saw him get killed, but we know he got killed.
Yeah. And well, he's dead in another movie called The Fallen.
I think, yeah. And then The Magnificent Seven. I can't remember if he doesn't get killed. But a lot of
you're about to ruin it for me because I never seen it.
But some of the other big name characters.
Yeah, they get killed.
Hey, that's got to happen, dude.
Yep. And I think like Tim Burton's like, hey, forget it. Let's just kill all of them.
And yeah. I mean,
like, this was the perfect movie to do it in, too.
He's like, I'm going to roll the dice, or I'm going to flip a coin, and man, nobody made it out of that one. Because I kept flipping the coin in everybody's heads.
Yes. I mean, like, even Annette Bening and Pierce Brosnan dies. Because of blow up in that spaceship.
Annette Bening, no, I mean, what's her, not Annette Bening.
What?
Parker.
Sarah Jessica. That's right. Sarah Jessica Parker. Yeah.
Crashes on Earth, but hey,
who
wants to go through life? Who wants to go through life with a head on a chihuahua?
I know. Like it didn't even explain why the Martians were doing experiments like that at all.
But that's what they did in the 50s. You always had weird experiments.
Oh, like Martian always
cutting heads off. Yeah. Come on, it's a Frankenstein type deal. Don't you watch any of the horror movies from the 50s?
I don't, because I'm not exposed to them. I mean, I don't know them until, like, in the 90s, I guess.
Yeah, man.
But at that time, right, you know what's really crazy, Shane?
You're missing a lot of good stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like, in the 90s, right, it was hard to go back to those movies unless you go rent them at Blockbuster.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, yeah, I mean, you're making a point, because almost everything that I watched this horror from the 50s, I didn't get to see until now. I mean,
yeah, see, because
they come on TV, and that's
they come on TV, right? And then, like, let's talk about that, because, like, it's back in the 90s. If I have money to rent a movie, right?
I would never go watch it. Like the Creature from the Blue Lagoon.
Yeah.
I heard of it. I saw it on TV. I watched it. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
I would
watch
never
on
rent
TV.
it.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you
But
have
if
the
I
money,
could
I rent
rent it-
something new.
Yeah, you're right.
But
And some
now
of them
with
suck.
streaming,
And
it's
some-
easier to see older stuff now.
Yeah, and some of them suck, but some of them are pretty good. I like the
You know
stuff
what?
from the 60s
Now that I
and
think
stuff.
about it, like these services, like people complain like Netflix, Paramount, and all these services cost so much, right? But then it would still be cheaper because so much content you're watching, right? Imagine you spend like, dude, it was like $5-7, right, at Blockbuster just to get a movie.
You're right. You're right.
Now
It
that I
was-
compare the math this way with inflation, right? Oh, we're getting a hell of a deal.
Yeah, as long as you're using it.
Yeah, as long as you're using it.
Yeah, as long as you're using it, you're right. It's a good deal.
Yeah, because like back then, people when they rent a movie, right, they're definitely using that.
I think you only wanted 1 or 2 movies a week.
Yeah, and then that's the whole Netflix. Like if it's new, right, it's probably $7. If it's old, then it's $5. That's like $12 right there.
Also, you know what the biggest problem is, especially if you live in smaller towns or went to a smaller video store. If there's a popular movie of the week or just came out,
Yeah,
good luck.
exactly.
Because they only have so many copies.
I know. I can't believe that we can't make the argument of these streaming services compared to like, oh, remember how you missed Blockbuster? No one talked about like, dude, it was
that's
expensive.
the point. We're saying we can't make an argument, but we're making an argument. Because we argued about it before, and we just said it.
Right, because like I never thought about that when you asked me about the 50s. Like, yeah, I don't even know how I would have watched it back then.
Yeah.
Unless it comes on TV, but then you also have to have cable sometimes, right? To like
Yeah.
watch AMC's
you do.
channels.
Oh no, actually, a lot of these old horror movies now are they're regular television. They got
at night, right?
They got a TV station called Me TV,
Oh, they do.
and it shows it. And every weekend they have one of the horror movies of the week. I mean, come on, they had Forbidden Planet.
Yeah, now with with so much content, they decide to have these also.
Yeah, and you don't have to pay for it, so you're there watching. And it's pretty good.
Oh, I don't have cable where I'm living now, right?
I don't
Did
have
you get
cable either. That's why I'm watching them.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you like my TV.
If I had
antenna,
cable, I wouldn't have to watch them.
my TV antenna doesn't really work well at this house. I guess it's the area I'm living in.
Maybe.
Yeah. You know.
But yeah, they're just a local station. Everybody has this local station. Because I
Yeah, the
remember I
local
watched it
stations,
when I lived up there. They had MeTV, so that's where I watched it.
Oh.
And then I moved down here, and I was like, hey, they got it. Yay! I get to see the Curse of Frankenstein. Get to watch all the Hammer films.
So I guess I have to watch a lot of these old school, like I guess Mars space movies to understand Mars Attacks even better.
Exactly. Because most of these are made by Ed Wood, which you saw the movie.
Yeah, Johnny Depp plays Ed
'Cause
Wood.
I think he did Ed Wood right before he did this movie, maybe.
Tim
It's either
Burton did
that
Ed Wood,
or-
right?
Yeah, it was either right before this movie or right before. No, it was probably 2 movies before this movie.
Wait, did you say Tim Burton did do Ed Wood?
Tim Burton did do.
Oh yeah, he did Ed Wood right before Mars Attacks. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So it was kind of in that frame of mind.
Because I remember when I was in film school, the teacher told us to watch Ed Wood.
Yeah, so basically, Ed Wood did, was it Plan 9 from Outer Space?
Let me see. Ed Wood is...
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did quite a bit of movies, right? Like
Yeah, he did.
filmography.
He did a bunch of cheap movies. That's what he did. He did a bunch of cheap horror, sci-fi movies.
Jailbait. Plan 9 from Outer Space, yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh,
a lot of them.
He
of
has a
them-
lot of movies under his belt, man.
I know, but they're movies that didn't show at a regular theater.
Oh, okay.
A lot of his movies wouldn't get a rating on them. Let's put it that way.
Really?
It's kind of
It's kind of what?
he was a
quirky?
B, he was a B movie maker.
Well, he's famous enough for like a biopic to be made after him.
Yeah, Isaac. Well, because it's Tim Burton. That's why he got a
Well,
movie.
the budget was $18 million. It didn't do very well at the box office.
Ain't nobody because no who knows who Ed Wood is.
Yeah, no one who knows who Ed Wood is.
Only
I do.
Tim Burton know because he watches weird films.
Yeah, he does, right?
He didn't make famous movies. He made B movies. You'd have to go to another theater to watch his movies.
Huh.
You didn't go watch them in a regular theater where they're
No.
showing other movies. Let me put it this way: if you're watching Kind of Money in the theater, you ain't gonna see an Ed Wood film. Here.
So who's the Ed Wood of our day?
So who's the Ed Wood of our day? Ed Wood of our day? Ed Wood of our day. 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 I don't know, because I don't watch that kind of crap. Because all that crap's direct to video.
It's direct to video, right? But like, there's
Who
a
is
huge
the-
industry.
I don't know who would be our Ed Wood, because like I said, because I don't have to go to the video store, I don't find the direct to video movies anymore.
No, we don't.
The closest I would say that was to Ed Wood, maybe Robert Rodriguez was the closest, but Robert Rodriguez has moved up.
Yeah, his move up. He's pretty mainstream.
I mean, the only reason I say I compare him to Ed Wood is because he knew how to do low budget movies
To make it like
and make them big.
Yeah, he make him big up.
But he wasn't nut job, or I'd ever met Robert Rodriguez, but I don't really feel he was a nut job like Ed Wood.
No, not like Ed. Nobody's like Ed Wood.
There's like Ed. There's people.
I guess the kind of Ed person like what is that guy who directed Dune?
Because in a way, Robert Rodriguez was making B-level movies, but they were getting A-style audience.
Yeah, they're getting A-style audiences. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So that's the thing.
Who directed Dune? I can't remember now. What's that weird director?
It's not. I forgot what his name is, but he's the same director that directed Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, was it? And
I
talk about Mulholland Drive.
Oh no! Oh, we're talking about the old Dune.
Yeah, the old Dune.
Oh yeah, we're talking about. I was gonna say his name.
What's that guy's name? Mulholland Drive. Right now, I can't remember his stupid director's name.
We should know his name.
Danny, right?
Peter Lynch. Peter.
Oh,
David Lynch.
David Lynch. Yes.
Yeah, David
Lynch.
Yeah.
He's a weird guy.
Yeah. Oh, he could be an Ed Wood.
Yes, exactly.
But the problem is they gave him money and let him make.
Yeah, they gave him money. That's the difference. They didn't give Ed Wood money.
But his movies do set a certain vein, you know, like Mulholland Drive. Yeah, Mulholland Drive. A lot of people are not going to see a Blue Velvet. Nobody's. I read the script. So whoa.
Oh, really? I haven't seen Blue Velvet. I mean,
I never actually seen the movie. I need to probably see the movie since I found the script and I was reading it. I was like,
I only watched Mulholland Drive because you recommended it.
Yeah,
and it was like the weirdest thing I ever saw.
It was. I didn't recommend it because it's good. I recommend it because I was like, does this guy really know what he's doing? Or
yeah, exactly. I was like, I watched it because you were like, I have no idea what's happening in this movie.
Yeah, he's actually probably said, I made a film. It doesn't make any sense, but everybody's trying to make sense of it. Making a video game. That's like making a video game. It's fun, but you can't ever win. You know, you keep trying, but they're like, we actually didn't make another level, so you're not going to ever go next.
Yeah, you're right. It's funny. Maybe he did get it. I was like, hey, I made a movie that didn't make any sense, but everybody's trying to make sense of it.
Yeah, they tried to give me an Academy Award for it.
I think in addition to this week, I'm going to watch on YouTube. Just like, hey, people who watch Mulholland Drive, what do you think?
Yeah, because I looked at it, and that's why I had to watch it. So I was trying to think, is there something that I'm not missing? Is there something I'm missing?
Like, how do you get Naomi Watts the script, right? At least Naomi Watts is in it, I remember.
Yeah, Naomi Watts is in it. And it just kind of goes back and forth. And it has a character who has an event. It doesn't even tie into anything in the movie.
Yeah, it doesn't like... I remember me and you trying to explain that to Cody.
It starts like the ending is actually the beginning, but the beginning is the end.
Yeah, it's just like, it leaves me like, I don't know what just happened here, but I don't want to watch it again to find out.
And then they got two women just listening to this music, crying, and they think they got this code word or something. And then they had the scene where the guy has a heart attack because he sees this thing, and they're just like, what is this movie?
I like how strange this movie, this conversation has gone.
And that's the thing. Most of the people are so smart, think they're smart, they can't. So they decide, yeah, that's brilliant. They're just saying it's brilliant because they don't want to admit that they don't know what this movie's about.
You know what's really crazy about this? We were talking about Mars Attacks, right? And then we got into Ed Wood because this is how he models it. And then I try to find a connection like, who would be today's Ed Wood? And then it's like David Lynch. Then we talk about Mulholland Drive.
Yeah, now we're already just reviewed all of Mulholland Drive. The thing is, anybody that watches this video, they're going to want to watch Mulholland Drive instead of see Mars Attacks.
Yes, I think people should watch Mulholland Drive. Just be like, I hate Lamb and Shane.
You know what? We may just have to do one on Mulholland Drive so we can.
We might have to. Let me see when was this made. Mulholland Drive. Oh, it's over 2 hours. I'm not sure if I want to watch this again.
Hey, well, if it makes anybody happy, it's boobs. Okay.
Oh, at least it does. They have nudity, but like
so
Robert Foster's in this movie.
For all you sickos out there, hey, come on, they had. What was his name? That country singer, Billy Ray Cyrus is in this series.
Oh,
Remember?
really?
Do you remember him? His acting was
Man, I saw
horrific.
this once, and it's still confusing to me to this day.
It is so god awful. I'm like, why would you even,
Ray Cyrus, yes.
why would you even put him in this?
Who's the other hot lady? Is that Laura? Elaine?
Oh yeah, she was in the Zorro TV series.
Ah.
I love that
Justin
Zorro
DeRose
on Family
is
on the
movie?
remember on the Family Channel. Did you ever remember the Family Channel? I remember if
ABC
they
Family or
no, it was just the Family Channel. You had like
I do
TNT,
not.
USA Network,
Oh, USA Network. That's on cable, yeah.
the Family Channel.
Yes.
That's what it was on. She was on. Always,
You know what?
always get home from school and watch it.
I know we haven't watched Mulholland Drive, right?
Yeah.
But how do you give a script to these actors and actresses, right? And like, hey, do this, and like, what am I reading?
Hey, wait. We already reviewed a movie that was just like that. The Matrix. A lot of people read The Matrix script and said, what are we reading here?
What are we? I don't understand this.
This doesn't make any sense. You know what a lot of people probably think of why they dropped out of The Matrix? They're like,
Because it makes sense.
Another Mulholland Drive.
I can't believe we didn't save that for our Matrix talk, but in
Well,
Monster Text.
Here's the thing: is this is a random Thursday movie, so really, in our random Thursday movies, we always go way random.
Yeah, it does because that's.
Come on, we talked about Whataburger.
We did, right?
Yeah, and Whataburger's still good. I don't care what.
Whataburger is good.
So,
because we're from Texas, I feel like we're kind of biased. But right before we got on, we talk about Jace Burger too. Is that a Texas thing?
I don't know, but hey, are the girls still wearing little shorts?
No, there's guys there too. Jace Burger.
Well, that's okay.
Oh, it's called Jace Burger and Beer now. Maybe is it a Texas thing?
Who cares? As long as the hamburgers are the same when I go back.
Oh, hamburgers are good. Poppy seed buns are awesome.
Well, I have the Flaming Rooster sandwich. That's what I want.
Flaming Rooster sandwich. I gotta try that next time.
If they better still have it.
Because it's actually kind of close. Well, I won't say kind of close to my house, but it's closer than I guess Addison.
Yeah. Well, there's not one in Addison. Remember they went
Yeah,
out?
that's right. I mean, like there. There's no one in Addison.
So I was like, what?
But Addison was a big location, though.
Yeah.
We talk about stuff that no one knows about because they're not in Texas.
Oh, some people do. Everybody is wise, and that's what we're talking about.
Shane is very hardcore Texan. I'm an
that.
immigrant here.
I'm not that hardcore. Hey, you is what you
You know
is.
what? Hey, that phrase, like, you know hardcore Texans, right? Which burger place is better, Whataburger or In-N-Out?
That's a stupid question.
Ah, there you go. That's so how Texans you are.
Hey, I'm not. Hey, we got In-N-Out here now. Well, not here, but we have it where you're at.
Yeah.
It's
actually,
okay.
that's not bad.
It's okay. It tastes like a Crystal's.
Tastes like a what?
Remember Crystal's burgers?
No,
Crystals?
I don't know.
Man, you ate there. They had the little hot dogs. It used to be near where we worked when we worked off.
Oh, I forgot about Crystals.
Down the road, it's Crystals. Then they changed it to Hardee's.
Oh, there's a Hardee's around here?
There was a Hardee's.
Oh, okay.
And near Addison. Yeah, it's not. Hardee's suck too. I was like,
Oh, I never ate a Hardee's.
they're okay, but they taste like Burger King.
I think they're more in the Midwest, right? Hardee's and Carl's Jr.
Yeah, I think they're farther up. But yeah, Carl's Jr. You know, it's not Hardee's. It was a Carl's Jr., but it's the same thing. Yeah, it has a Crystal.
So if I
Crystal's
compare
fucking
Hardee's and Whataburger is definitely better.
because it tastes like a hamburger. Why? The other thing tastes like Burger King, which Burger King is good, but it still tastes like Burger King.
Burger King is still probably. Oh, I don't know. I
mean,
never have Hardee's that much.
But hamburger for every day. Okay, there's hamburgers for this occasion. Hamburgers because I eat McDonald's every now and then. I mean, McDonald's can't even hold a torch next to a Whataburger, but still, sometimes you got to have it because especially when you get the spicy ketchup.
Personally, I like both. I don't think that's one better than the other. It's like you said, like, hey, one day I like In-N-Out and one day I like Whataburger. I still like both.
The only reason I don't eat Whataburger, I mean, I eat Whataburger almost every day, but you don't want to.
Oh, shoot.
You gotta give everybody else a chance. Okay?
Yeah, exactly. You gotta give everybody else a chance.
Because after you eat everybody else's hamburger, Whataburger is even better. You know, you start off your week with the McDonald's, you go over to KFC, then you go get you a Burger King or something. They go get you a slice cheese.
I like that we
then,
talking about food now.
And then you go get a Whataburger. Because who doesn't like food?
I just came back from Jake's Burger and now I want another one.
You know what? Sad thing is I'm jealous because I want a Jake's Burger so bad. Poppy seed bun.
It was so good.
It's got everything. Remember that place? A long time ago, me and you ate a place. It was like a Peace Cafe. Remember it had all the Elvis stuff in it?
Yes.
And it's still eggs. We had that hamburger. They had an egg on the top of the hamburger.
Yes.
And you're like, is that an egg? I was like, that is an egg.
I had never put an egg in my hamburger. And after that, it's so good. And I forgot to put an egg in my Jake's Burger today.
You know what? The thing is, though, if I would have known I had an egg on it, I probably wouldn't have ordered that burger.
Oh.
I was like, this burger's already good. Who cares if it's got an egg on it?
It's so good. You know why I like hamburgers? Because I'm American.
You know why I like hamburgers? Because they taste great.
They taste great. It's yeah, like if you like my son, I told my son then, like he ate that burger, like how do we go back to quarter pounders for you after this? How?
Yep, that's done. McDonald's a fraud.
Yeah, like what is this?
What is this?
This tastes the same as the like. Do you know that Walmart sells hamburgers now that you could microwave?
I think they always have.
Oh, I just found that out like.
Oh, really? No, I used to when I lived there, and that was how many years ago. I used to always go buy the hamburgers.
Oh.
You cook them in the microwave. I cooked mine in the oven.
Oh, in the oven, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but the microwave is faster. That's
I actually used my George Foreman grill and cooked them.
Oh.
And then just buy everything else.
I could probably heat it up in the air fryer. It'll probably taste better that way too.
It might.
Yeah.
As long as you don't let it dry out.
Yeah. The burgers, like
yeah.
I mean, the Walmart burgers are not that bad.
I usually think of everything. Well, if you're not going to fill them, yeah, they'll do.
Yeah. Yeah. So we stopped buying them because my son likes them. Like, oh, he likes cheeseburgers. Like Walmart sells them pretty cheap.
Yeah.
It's a quick, easy dinner. That's why.
It's quick, easy.
Yeah.
You know what I do? I'd always buy the in that freezer section of the White Castle burgers.
Oh, White Castles are good too.
Yeah, you buy those. You know they come in little packages.
Yes.
I rip the packages open. I put better cheese on there, some onions and stuff, and cook them in the microwave.
Wait, so you hack your burgers? Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I just buy those hamburgers, take the bone off of them, warm it up, and cook it differently, and then just put cheese and stuff on, some mustard on it. Oh, they're great.
Oh, that's good. Oh, you need to try out White Castle if you're ever in the East
Coast. I would, but the only White Castle we have is Walmart. So you go buy them in the freezer section. Yeah, you buy the White Castle burgers, and then they had the Arby's fries in the bag, so you buy those too.
Those Arby's fries are good.
Yes.
Yes. Especially like you put them in the air fryer, it's awesome.
So all we need to say is that's why the Martians came to Earth.
Yes. So we go back to time back in Mars Attacks.
Yep. They came down to get fast food, decided to kill some humans.
That's why in the beginning, right? They burn up the cows first.
Yep. Yeah, they were trying to barbecue.
Yep.
Something went wrong. Something went wrong. They didn't know you were supposed to kill him first.
I thought it was pretty messed up, by the way, when they show a whole bunch of cows on fire running down the road.
Oh, I thought it was so awesome. I remember it in the theater when that came by. I was like, oh.
I thought it was a pretty joke when he said like it smells like barbecue because there's a whole bunch of cows on fire.
Yeah, and he says, what were that? Were they Korean? What did he call those people? No, they called them Philip. Did he call them Filipino?
Oh, Filipino, yeah, because he asked them if they were having a party.
Yeah, because remember he said that. He called him. He goes, "Y'all having a big old deal?" And he kind of looked at him like, "No." He goes, "Oh yeah, you should be. I can smell it." And of course he's there. I can smell it too.
Yeah, it's about food. Cause what's really funny? I guess back in '96, like Filipinos are known for like cooking a huge feast, right, when they have a party.
Well, no, they're not known, but they are to me now because you told me.
Oh no, yeah, I mean after I told you, I didn't even know like movies though, like. They even pointed out in '96. That's why the neighbor said that to him, like, "Hey, are you guys having some kind of like party or something?"
Yeah, probably so. I never heard.
Yeah, it's because I didn't either until like I was like, "Oh yeah." Every time I lived through it, like, dude, they throw a lot of food, man.
So they got some food.
Yeah, don't eat for a week and like, oh, we're having a party Friday, so stop eating Monday. I'll be satisfied by you're totally.
I'll be ready.
Yes, I'll be ready by Friday.
I'll have colon cleaned out. But. I'm ready to fill it up.
Yes, man, definitely.
Actually, that sounds really wrong. No, handsome. That's just, we're talking about eating.
Yes, there's not enough food to go. There's more than enough food to go around Filipino joint.
There's enough food. Wow.
Who doesn't like Filipino food? I'd like to punch that guy in the face.
Well, no, I never had it.
Oh.
Somehow I'd like it.
Yo, you will.
Let me put this. I haven't been to a culture's food didn't like.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
I can't think of any culture on this planet's food. I was like,
because yeah.
Yeah. But I haven't met every culture on this planet yet either.
I know. Like, you know what's really hot like right now? Like, not really hot, right? It's really good. Mediterranean food.
I don't know that I've had Mediterranean.
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh, wait. I had Indian food.
Well, Indian food and Mediterranean.
Well, it depends on where you go. It actually depends on where you go.
Yeah, it does. Some places.
Yes, yeah, because I remember I went to one Indian place. I was like, I went to another Indian place. I was like, oh, this is excellent.
Yes.
What happened? Why did I go with the other place?
It's not good. That's what happened.
Yeah. I was like, maybe that wasn't really Indian food. Maybe those people were just lying to me.
Those people were trying.
Yeah, those people were trying. They may have been from Nepal or something and pretended they were Indian. No.
I remember when you and I worked at the law firm, we went to a place like the waitress was from Nepal.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. I think it was a Mediterranean food place too. Like, you know what, Mediterranean food, like hummus is always good. I love hummus.
I remember when I went and ate Thai food.
Oh, Thai food is good too.
Thai food is good.
Like, you don't have anything over in West Texas, do you? Thai food?
No.
Oh.
Man, you're lucky if you can get good Chinese. I mean, there's Chinese foods everywhere, and those are the best. You can find a place like with real Chinese people and stuff.
Yeah.
But I went to a place that looked like that, and I ate their Chinese food. I was like, it's not that good. I bet they're from they must be from Vietnam. They're probably from Cambodia. I'll cut down everybody. But I went to this place. No, I went to this place, and I thought it was going to be good. And it wasn't. Because we go eat Chinese places up there all the time. Man, the Chinese food was so great. And there's like in some of these small towns, they have Chinese food restaurants, and they're good.
Yeah,
they're really good. But went to Evelyn, and it was a place that would have looked like it would have been a great place. Went in there, and it was like,
oh, that sucks.
Good. Y'all must really don't like Chinese food because y'all not cooking good Chinese food.
You're trying to cater too much.
So the only way I see it is, if you want good Chinese food in Abilene or where I go eat, you have to go to Panda Express. And a lot of times they don't have the pepper chicken ready. I'm like, what?
Oh, you like the pepper chicken?
Oh, I love the pepper chicken.
Oh, I like the pepper chicken too, because it's the one with the bell peppers, right? Like.
Yeah, well, they put black pepper. It's black pepper chicken.
Oh, black pepper chicken. That's chicken, even better.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. And they do put peppers. They put onions and peppers in there, and then they stick the pepper on it. I was like, oh, this is so good.
Pepper chicken.
I get the chow mein noodles.
Oh, I do like the chow mein noodles.
Panda. Oh, I do. I'm like, I'm not gonna eat rice. I'm like, I want to eat good food, dude. I don't want to eat healthy
rice. Get out of here. I want the chow mein noodles.
Yeah.
I remember back then, like, I would just get the side of chow mein noodles, like $3. I would just eat that as a meal because, like, it's just good by itself.
I remember, I love lo mein too,
Yeah, lo mein.
I remember when you took me to a real Chinese restaurant. Remember there's a place we used to go and nothing is written in English whatsoever.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to order, and I ordered the chow mein. I ordered the lo mein with the stuff, and that lady, she's Chinese. She's that's up to you in Chinese, and you go. She says that's very bad for you. I was like, I've never eaten at a restaurant. That's the thing. That must be an Asian. I've never, because like normal American restaurants, you eat something, nobody ever tells you if it's bad for you. You can order whatever you want. They'll go, oh, that's a great choice. Well, it was you that lady goes, there's too much oil in it. It's very bad for you. And the thing is, I'm thinking, I ate a Vietnamese place once, and I didn't know what nothing was English at this place.
Yeah.
I ordered something, and I guess the waitress felt sorry for me because I never used chopsticks either, and I was having a hard time with everything. She brought me a fork. I felt kind of bad because I'm the only one sitting at this restaurant. I looked around, and I was the only person eating with a fork. And I ordered something like with chicken in it, and of course after I got it, I was, so how was it? And I was like, She goes, you should have got chicken. Like, why didn't you tell me before? No, she said you should have got the fork. That's what she said.
Oh,
that chicken. And I'm thinking, why didn't you tell me that before? Because it would have helped.
Oh, Asians like to eat pork. Yeah, Asians love pork.
Oh, Vietnamese, man, when they cook pork,
Yeah.
It's like I'm like, good. Nobody's got anything.
Because a lot of times the pork is easier to make tender than chicken.
Okay, well, all I know is if you're eating Vietnamese, eat pork.
Because my mother doesn't even like to eat white meat chicken because it's so dry. You know?
Yeah, well, I don't really like chicken anyways, but like I said, that was the only thing I could figure out to get because I'm like, I can't read because it's in Vietnamese.
Like, why don't you just bring me something that's good?
Yeah.
I'll trust you.
So, but yeah, I acted like I knew what I was saying. I want this one right here. I had to point it. And she was nice. I'm like, she brought me pork, or I'll be able to eat at all.
Man, I don't know where we are with this podcast, but like, I want to bring up the point because last week we talked about Red Dawn, right? I think eventually we need to do the other Red Dawn with Chris Hemsworth.
Okay, well, I got it ready.
Because I don't think it's not an exact remake, right? Like, they don't play the same characters.
Did you watch it? Did you watch it?
I have not.
But what if it sucks? Do we really want to talk about it if it sucks?
I don't know, because like, are we just judging the book by its cover?
Yeah, I'm not even reading. I'm not even looking at the cover.
I guess I have to look at the trailer to judge
Let me put it this way: that's one of those books I wouldn't even pick up to read the back of. Like, I don't care what that story's about.
Well, because my sister said, like, when I posted on Facebook, right, the Red Dawn movie, she's like, oh, the better Red Dawn movie. So I thought she saw the other one.
Oh,
but she hasn't. She just said, like, Chris Hemsworth was supposed to play Jet, right? And like, how do you picture him playing Jet? I'm like, is this a shot-for-shot remake? Like, or because I don't know if it's a retelling.
Okay, let's watch it. Let's watch it.
So we have to put that on our schedule.
Hey, that's the way I always say it. We could just tell everybody. We're going to watch it so you don't have to watch it. We're going to tell you how bad it is.
Yeah.
The problem is, now that we're saying it sucks so bad, it's not going to be good.
So maybe we put our lower expectations so low, so when we watch it, it's good.
Yeah, so we got to really turn this movie up right now. So it's
okay,
good.
so who else is in the new
Hey, I bet you it can't be as bad as Batman and Robin.
Or Howard the Duck.
Yeah, but it can't be as bad as those.
So those are the only two movies we're basing everything on.
Yeah, that's our demand right there.
That's
those are actually, you know what those are? Those are dirty diapers. Hey, nobody's going to open those up to see what's in there.
Yeah. Don't watch Batman and Robin. Don't watch Howard the Duck.
Yeah, I don't care if you like Clooney or not.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
You'll just think less Clooney.
Yeah. And
Clooney's already got it tough enough as his acting, so you better
stop. Exactly. So.
We're hating on Clooney. We shouldn't. I like Clooney actually.
So before we end this, like, Mars Attacks is pretty good. If you
actually, I like George Clooney and I like Chris O'Donnell, so don't watch Robin. The lowest points of their career.
I was trying to get back on point on Mars Attacks, like.
I know, but hey, come on.
Mars Attacks good.
It's in the center.
It's in the center.
It's an equal sign.
I would say watch this movie if you really have nothing to do.
It's okay. I mean, it's something to see. I mean, you take it, and I mean, I think if you ever saw the cards.
Yeah, I think if I saw the cards, I would be more into it.
And you get a good laugh at a piece horror and sci-fi piece, and yeah, Mars Attacks is.
I remember that me and my sister liked it when we saw it.
And I think it's awesome. If you like Jack Nicholson, this is pretty good because he's over the top. They let him do what he wants. He's having a good.
Because like Danny DeVito was in it, but it's like
he has a little line. See, basically, this is one of those movies. I think that the cast had a good time.
Yes.
It's like, hey, come over here, get some money, and hang out.
It's like a lot of them worked with Tim Burton before, so.
Yeah, and it's people just like, hey, I like the time working with Tim Burton. I'm gonna go and work.
And it's like it's a really over the top comedy.
But it is in the vein of Tim Burton because Tim Burton is basically a little silly in a lot of his stuff.
Yes. Or
his Batman movies are that serious. I mean,
no, it's not.
Let me put it this way: if you got to stick up you're not gonna like this movie because it's not gonna take it out.
Yeah, that's true.
I think if you're one of those persons that's everything's got to be serious, this is not for you.
Yeah, this is not for you. Do not watch this movie.
If you could find it and laugh about it, this is what you want to see.
Oh, that's the whole point of this.
It's a comedy. This is Independence Day, the musical comedy.
Oh, this.
Except there's no music.
Yes.
Yeah, because Independence Day was really serious.
If you're like one of the people that ask, like, "Well, we're not gonna fall for that again, are we?" And then...
Yeah. Yeah, this,
Then don't watch it.
yeah. If you see some stupid humans getting evaporated, yeah, this movie's for you.
Yes. It is.
Because
Don't run with your
I like
friends.
it because a lot of people are asking like, why is the skeleton green and red? And
Oh,
then
because
Tim
they're
Burton said-
guns, right?
No, because Tim Burton was like, because it was close to the holidays.
Oh, no way.
Oh, see, with a sense of humor like that, how could you do it like a movie?
I thought it was just a plasma gun. That's pretty funny.
But I guess it's good. I mean, it's not like something I'm gonna go watch again. I still find it a little disappointing, but that's because I expected it to be like the Cards, and a little more serious. But if y'all step back and just laugh at it, and a lot of it was funny.
Yeah, a lot of it's
It's
funny.
okay. It's okay.
Yeah. But it's
Yeah,
no dumb and dumb and funny, but
They can still cut out Tom Jones's. I mean,
it's like you keep saying Tom Jones.
I don't want to.
You say
I did-
Tom Jones like how much I hate Sony.
I did. Well, see, the problem is, with every movie you gotta find something to pick on, and he's it. He's
Yeah,
what
Tom
drug
Jones
the
is
movie.
it. Yeah.
Decided he's what drug the movie down. I mean, he probably wasn't. But that's him. Sure wasn't Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, it wasn't Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson was awesome in this movie. I love it.
Exactly. 2 parts.
Yes.
He was so great that he had 2 parts.
Yeah. Because so they can kill him twice.
Yes, could kill him twice. And then, hey, I want to point out the neat about the movie because his second he has a casino.
Yeah.
He built that whole hotel, and you see the building. That's actually a real hotel casino.
Oh yeah.
I forgot what it was called.
Oh,
Starlight
the
at the-
Excalibur.
Was that the Excalibur?
Yeah, the pyramid, right? Oh no, not Excalibur.
No. We're talking about the tower one that they tore down. Remember, it gets shot by the aliens and it falls down.
Oh, I don't remember.
That was actually Howard Hughes owned that.
Really?
And he lived in that. That's the one where he went crazy. Well,
Oh, the Luxor was the pyramid one. That's what it's called. The
yeah,
Luxor.
yeah. But now this one has something else. I forgot what the name of it. It's long gone now. But
Yeah.
the problem is they're going to demolish this building anyways. So they let Mars attack him while it was getting destroyed. That
Oh,
way
that's good.
they could actually have a real building. So basically, it's part of Las Vegas history. You just watch.
Oh,
Because
that's
that's the
pretty cool.
building that's the building that Howard Hughes hid in a room and stayed in all the time, and he pretty much bought because he went through a phase where he bought everything that was Texas brands. So
Really?
he bought almost every fast food chain that was a Texas chain. He bought all these other Texas chains. That's all he did. He has obsessions with certain things. Well, he's from Texas originally,
Oh, okay.
so that's why he bought everything that was Texas.
Oh,
Wow, it was just crazy.
it
It
is
wasn't
crazy.
really crazy, but he had I mean, when you take drugs, all kinds of pain meds, you're gonna not be all there. Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't
That's
think the guy.
paranoid.
I don't really think the guy was as crazy as
Everybody predicts him
everybody
to
says he is, because I don't think everybody wants to see that he was suffering.
Mm.
And they're like, well, it's easier to just call somebody crazy.
be. Oh, it is. Yeah, just the easier
is.
solution.
Because I mean, I think the guy hurt constantly. He couldn't hardly move. He didn't want to move. Who wants to move
Yeah.
if you're hurting all the time? So, anyways, he's holding up himself in the building, and we got to see part of history in this movie.
Yep. Well, I guess that's all the time we have for this Thursday. And
Just,
next
I mean,
Thursday
this-
is going to be a great movie, I'm hoping. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Dark City.
So, yeah, we're going to do Dark City next Thursday.
Dark City.
We're going to do Matrix Revolutions Monday. And we'll see everybody next week. Thank you for watching this segment of our reviews. I hope you had a great time listening to us. Be sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. And we'll see you on the next one. Laters.